Hi, I'm Chaz. This is my video blog. Thank you for pressing play. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribe, and if you don't, that's okay, but I would greatly appreciate it. I think you hit a bell somewhere in order to subscribe. And namaste, bitches. Yes, this is one of my prized possessions. It's funny, I have like this whole collection of like coffee mugs and t-shirts and stuff that people have given me over the years, socks that have like profanity in them. Because it's funny the way that works, but every time something with some kind of F-bomb or whatever on Facebook, something, people tag me in it because it makes them think of me, which is very flattering. Once a Jersey girl, always a Jersey girl. But anyway, I hope you're well, and lots been happening for all of us, I'm sure. Mercury retrograde is finally done. Thank you, Jesus. And so, long story short, I just celebrated my birthday. It was one of the best birthdays I've had in I can't remember how long. And while I was celebrating with my family last weekend, I spent some time, just hanging around. And they had this new dog. She's precious. Her name is Mia. She's a shelter dog. And Chihuahua, just really sweet. She's a little alien looking. She's got this like long neck. But to make a long story short, they had lost their Yorkie, Parker. He was so sweet. And Sugar Puff, the other Chihuahua, was very, very lonely. So they adopted Mia. And Mia was just, emaciated when my family first picked her up. And you could see it in her eyes, the way she wouldn't trust. And she still, to this day, will look at my mom like, "You're not going to leave me back on the streets, are you?" Right? It just breaks your heart. But it's been interesting to watch her, open up and trust more and kind of be domesticated, because the poor thing, she continues to piss like all over my family's apartment, much to my mother's chagrin. And so that whole experience reminded me of a meme, another meme that has profanity in it, that is so relevant to our life, to yoga, to the spiritual path, just for being a human and having a conscious brain. But the meme was, your mind is kind of like a puppy. If you don't train it, it shits everywhere, right? And how much do you know that to be true? Okay? So if you have any kind of mind like I do, I can overthink the shit out of everything. I can overthink my way out of joy, out of love, out of celebration, out of a good thing. So how much is your mind today shitting all over a good thing? Our practice helps us train the mind to show that everything is okay, that we're doing the best we can, that no amount of worry will ever change anything. So I'd love to ask you, how much are you overthinking your way out of happiness today, out of love, out of feeling confident or abundant or successful? An undisciplined mind will shit all over your life. And the same was with Mia, right? So she continues to pee all over the place, but I think it's almost like a defiant behavior right now, because it's almost like self-sabotaging. And I feel like our heart can be the same way. That, our heart can very much be like a puppy. And if it's not trained to stay open, it will shit all over the place, right? If you have been broken, if you've been heartbroken, if you've been abandoned, raise your hand, yeah? If you've been disappointed, right? It's very hard to keep that heart of yours open. But the heart has a really sneaky way of sabotaging a good thing because it's so afraid of being broken again. So we must train our minds to stay open, to stay present, fixated on joy, fixated on worth, self-value. And our heart, we must continue to train our heart to stay open, to trust, to have faith, fill it, right? Community, stay open to community. So how much is your mind and or your heart shitting all over the place today. And how can you train? How can you train your mind and your heart to stay open, in love, in joy, in friendship, in celebration? That's what I got. And I got one more retreat coming up that has space left. Our Grace retreat is sold out, but Joshua Tree is in 2 weeks, April 12th through the 14th. We would love, love, love to have you come. It's going to be the most amazing weekend. I'm really looking forward to it. We have 40 people coming already, and I'm trying not to overthink that responsibility, but it's just going to be, amazing. So you can find all the details on my website, yogawithchaz.com. My mind currently is saying stop, press stop, because you have a class to go teach right now, so I'm going to go do that. Would love to hear from you. Namaste, bitches. Peace out.